What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to EL Gaming. We are here tonight for some ESEA intermediate action. I am your host, Ro. Joining me today is...
Atwas. Hi, everyone.
Welcome, Atwas. We are here for the Mad Luxurious Gold versus Hate Being Sober team. This is an interesting match because we've got people 3-1 on both sides. So this is a really critical match for seeding for the first half of the season.
Match will be played on CP Metalworks, a map that some people absolutely love or some people absolutely hate, from what I understand.
Yes, it is definitely taking a toll on people because there's this really wonderful mid-fight. It's wide open, lots of action going on. Leads into a choked off second, leading into an even more choked off last. So, see a lot of action at mid, but it can start slowing down and turn in either direction depending on how these teams play. Really wonderful teams tonight, actually. We've on Mad Luxurious Gold, we have Dance Number and Fox on Scout, Hellbent the Roamer, Java on Pocket, Pamphlet on Demo, and Lucrative on Medic. Very solid team there.
And on Hate Being Sober, we have Corsa and Rummy on Scouts, Walka on Roamer, Farms on Pocket, Dagger on Demo, and Kig on Medic.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with Corsa. Corsa's a very good sniper, very good scout. I've seen him play a lot back in the days when he was early in his sniper dumb in Highlander for UGC. He played in Pugs a lot, and he's got all the skills of a scout too, so I am here.
Think we'll be seeing a lot of off-classing from him tonight?
I would hope so. Sniper is really good on this map, depending on where you're playing from. If you have someone close on you so you don't get rushed, you can really shut down an entire sight line. For second, not so much. For last lobby, and that's about it. Just last in lobby is the best place to snipe. You have the long room in Banana to snipe across, see the area near bridge. You've also got some sight lines near the locker rooms to check out the point, behind the point, near spawn. So I'd be very interested to see some sniper plays, some really good headshots that can lead into a potential streak.
Maybe even some spy plays if we're lucky. I always do enjoy the spies more than the snipers.
Yes, spies with their sneaky sneaksies and tricksy tricks. They will sneak behind you and make plays that will ever haunt your medic. That'll set a tone for the mid, for the game.
Tone for the game is officially spooky. Thanks for that, Ro.
I'm sorry.
No,
While we're waiting, we have some events coming this weekend. The Winter Battle Royale, a very hyped up tournament series coming up, hosted here on EVL Gaming. We will see some excellent 4v4 playing with TurboCop casting, and I don't know who's casting with him, but TurboCop will be casting that. It'll be an all-weekend ordeal. There are over 64 teams added up to play for this tournament, so there's going to be all kinds of action this weekend. If you're not busy, you should stick around.
The link to that is going to be in chat. Sorry about that, Ro. Another thing coming up is, I think in March actually, Flares That Care is a charity group that's starting up, looking to do a quarterly donation stream type thing for Child's Play. Something you might be familiar with if you have heard of Tip the Hats before. So there'll definitely be people worth looking out for in the future.
Yes, a lot of action here at our EVL stop. Big shouts to EVL Gaming for having us be able to cast these kind of games for intermediate, open, and even some UGC level play between Highlander and Sixes. So shoutouts to EVL Gaming.
Definitely also shoutouts for their server hosting, which has definitely helped me out in a pinch. They give discounted rates for team leaders in competitive TF2 at any div and any game mode, so that's pretty awesome as well.
So yeah, be sure to check them out, evlgaming.com. All kinds of options, whether you're looking for a server, looking for some casting opportunities, looking for some TF2 action. It's all there at evlgaming.com. So let's get more into this match. CP Metalworks. Would you like to share any experiences you've had? What you like, what you don't like about this map? Because it's a very interesting map.
Definitely my experiences revolve around mids. I played a lot of Scout 6v6 at medium levels, and there's always this sort of high ground versus low ground. It gets a little bit difficult to fight if you don't have a strong flank taking that high ground for you. Especially the demos can be forced out really easily on this mid, it seems like.
Oh, absolutely. I myself, in the scrim just before joining us for this cast tonight, shut out of the chokeway in front of lobby. Every time I peeked out, I would get some damage onto them on the ground, and then I would back up because the soldiers were jumping the crates. There's just not a lot of opportunities for me to get out without getting buffed first. So yes, it's definitely a push and pull kind of mid, where if you have that high ground, if you have that positioning, you'll shut out an entire team, but that doesn't necessarily stop the momentum, because you just rotate through this lobby area to the lower, get a lot of damage on point, create a distraction, and then flank you from the side. Just lead to a lot of action, and the mid doesn't end very quickly unless it's a full wipe. So I'm definitely looking forward to these mids.
Another thing worth looking at is drop down leading up to second. I know a lot of sneaky things since our, the feel of the day for the match is spooky. A lot of sneaky things happen around drop down, especially soldiers and scout jumping up from under those catwalks, bridges on second, and getting some good plays. Those pipes near the medium health pack.
Yeah, the second point has a lot of high ground opportunities as well for the flank and the soldiers to take advantage of. When you're sitting on the bridge, you can really just kind of force out anyone who goes down the drop down. Hit them really hard. If there's any push and alley, all this access, playing the distance and just spamming out the alley. And that high ground really makes a difference when it comes to defending. And if you're ever caught on the ground, you're going to end up caught out by a scout or a soldier who's fully healed pushing through the tunnel.
Absolutely. And then, of course, we have that last point where you have those sniper sightlines, as you mentioned earlier, playing a big part. But another thing that's worth talking about is that I've seen a lot of good defensive off-classing potential on this last. Some maps you just don't see that many off-classes on last, but here I've seen people run heavies, I've seen people run pyro with great effectiveness. NG, neither here nor there, but we might see some of that should a team end up trying to hold mid. Not mid, last. Sorry about that.
Yes, holding last with a heavy is actually really easy, because once those soldiers are trying to get in, try and get that ground, because as you can see, almost all of the entrances into last are a sizable distance from where the enemy combo, any of the enemy players will be holding. So soldiers are trying to get that ground by jumping, and naturally a heavy's just going to gun them down. With all those bullets and all that splash knockback, it's just going to destroy any push momentum. So heavy is very viable for last, and so sniper, just to get a quick pick before going out and going back to roamer or scout.
Most definitely. Although sometimes getting that second push into last seems very, I almost want to say, snake water-esque. It's a bit hard to push off of, and definitely hard to push out of because of how varied those exits are into second.
Yeah, there's 4 exits culminating into 3 exits culminating into the second point. A lot of hiding potential. I know there's a lot of hiding potential outside of the locker room. You can hide behind the pipes or in that little lobby area. Anywhere in the lobby areas, you can pretty much hide and go for a back cap or go for a sneaky med pick. So it really kind of forces the team to be really slow, very careful if there's anyone still alive while they're pushing out last.
Most definitely. So, what class do you think will be a bigger factor on this map for both teams?
Sniper. Last pushes, because I know Fox is an excellent sniper and Course is an excellent sniper. I just realized that we have 2 very high-level Highlander snipers playing in the same game, and it didn't occur to me, but that's going to be one of the main things to watch during a sniper v sniper is Course versus Fox. Very respectable snipers. Fox with his 100 ping advantage. You can call it an advantage by living in Hawaii.
Of course that's an advantage. We do have 12 people sitting in the server. Get hype. We may actually be able to start soon.
Oh man, that was only 10 minutes waiting for this match to start, and we're almost ready. I do believe Corsa just unreadied, and Rummy just readied, so now we're just waiting for Corsa ready, I believe, and we should get started with this ESEA intermediate match. Very important match, 3-1 on both sides. Whoever wins this is going to have a much higher landing in the upper seed for the first half of the season, leading into the scheduling for the second half.
I, for one, am super duper excited. Okay, Ro. Here's the deal. I'm going to ask the question. Are you ready for this?
I'm not sure.
Come on. Gotta make the decision. Right now.
I'm ready. Shh, lay it on me.
Alright. What are your predictions?
Because I know Fox very well. Very, very excellent scout. Very, very consistent. Played this game a very long time. And one of my personal friends. Fox, I have to root for Mad Luxurious, and I don't know that much about the other team. So I'm leaning towards Luxurious pulling in a nice 5-2, 5-3 victory. I'm going to lean towards 5-2.
Ooh, big numbers out there, Ro.
Yeah. How about yourself? What do you predict for this match?
Well, you know, just to be contrary, I think I am going to go with Wasted winning. Although I do agree with you. Another thing to note is that Mad Luxurious Gold did win Open last season. They had one roster change, but they have been together, and they did do fairly well, so maybe this move up will definitely be, you know, beneficial. But, you know, I've heard the scouts on Wasted are really, really strong. So that being said, let's go 5-3 in favor of Wasted. We'll see how that plays out.
And we do see that Mad Luxurious have chosen the blue side. No, I am wrong. Yes, I am right. Mad Luxurious is on the blue side, so we will be seeing this first middle fight as soon as all the classes get ready. A couple resets here and there, and then we'll be started with the first half. And I'm really looking forward to the demo aggression. I'm actually going to watch Dagger for this mid. Dagger is notorious for cratering while jumping a med. So right now we're just going to watch this rollout as we see. If you're in chat right now, I would really love to hear your predictions for this match. If you have anything you're looking forward to, 5-3, 5-4, either side, post it in chat right now as we do see Dagger going into the lower entrance after grabbing that pack, gets some nice early damage onto the demo, hits him twice, 3 times, and is now low himself, having to back up, while Corsa picks up Helbert and Tango down with Waka's aggression, and there's just nothing that Blue can do. Fox actually picking up 2 people, Waka and Corsa, and it gets picked off by Farnsworth as the aggression is fully on mid, but actually Dance Number grabs Farnsworth a little overextended in the lower area, and with a little reheals on Jay Beneducci, I do believe they're going to try and fight this. Demo is trying to fight it while the med's looking for the retreat, Kig, and that's actually no, it's just going to stalemate here. Jay Beneducci holding the lobby.
A really nice early bomb there from Hate being sober, taking out the demo, I believe, which gave them a definite advantage pushing into that mid, getting that cap.
Yes. Once you have that demo, we do actually see a push from Jay Beneducci going in fast, gets the force off on Kig. Kig flashing around very much, and Lucrative trying to get out a lower entrance. And everyone back down to lower. Oh, Jay Beneducci grabs one. Go ahead, take it.
Just a lot of scrappy fighting here and there. Two down on both teams, but you know, health is gonna be. Another one goes down on blue. Looks like Red might be able to swing this. Yeah, there goes another one. 2 up on gold, right? Scout going in behind the medic. He's gonna get it. He's moving in. He's moving. Oh my god, med drops down and he's streaking out. Can he get it? No. Nice sticky there by Dagger. Soldier pump.
But it's not over because Hellburnt, in the very end of his life, gets a bomb in after the damage dealt with Dance Number, able to pick up 2 nice rockets onto the med and drop him on the second point. Really good play from Red. The scouts, Rummy and Corsa, got so much ground on that pick from, I believe, Jay Beneducci went down after the scouts just pushed forward. And now we do see Jay Beneducci looking to take the second point, not willing to let them take this second for free. So they're going to get this point relatively uncontested. Farnsworth pulling in the tunnel.
Oh, med down! Very nice pick there. 2 down. Very good. Looks like this point is... no, they still got the cap, but that's definitely something they can go in and recontest.
Yeah, we do see some really good aggression on Tango Dinero, who actually is supported by Dance Number. Big fight in the lobby, but Corsa gets the better of it. Was able to get one scout, but Tango Dinero backs out after damaging Corsa very heavily. And the cap is now back in favor of Red. So now we see 8 being sober with a really good advantage. 52 to the lucrative 17, which means... Oh, Hellburn. Hellburn pushing out. Jay Beneducci and Fox are not letting them take this second. They're pushing out while they know they don't have Uber, and actually they were able to snag about 20% on that Kig not healing.
Wow, this is really fun to watch. A lot of pushing and a lot of crazy plays from the flanks on both teams so far.
Yeah, actually, as you say that, Fox and Dance Number are pushing in the valley, trying to do this little pincer action. They're going to get Rummy caught out, and now the force does come out on the bridge. Pushing forward, I believe that is Dagger. Dagger was able to grab Lucrative at the end of that little jump, but Fox is still playing on the point. Dance Number gets taken out by Waka, and Fox is now hiding in the alley area with Tango Dinero actually coming in too. A big bomb from Hellbent is going to do some damage, but Farnsworth is collecting on Fox and the demo. That's everyone down except for Hellbent. Hellbent is just now escaping out of the locker room. Gonna have to retreat to last with his respawning medic in pocket.
Wow, Ro, why have mid fights when you can have second fights instead? Pretty good aggression, just getting in here, getting some time on the point, getting aggressive on that medic. Here's, of course, the medic does go down. Looks like they might have it. No! Blue does defend. Lots of scrappy fighting going on here. Red will have to back out. Just too much damage, too much DM going on there, and they will have to re-push.
Yeah. Very good hold by Tango Dinero. He was just holding near the, over the fence, shooting onto the point, able to get some nice damage there. And Fox was trying to push out Rummy, but Rummy was backing out with his med with full heals, so they were able to get out with their med alive, and that's an 80% advantage. Really, really sizable advantage. That's going to lead to a lot of potential here with this push. Ooh. We do see Fox is on Sniper, and an Engineer is now building up. That's Dance Number in the crate area on last. John Talbane gets the pick on Dagger. That's the demo down, and the Uber does force out a banana, but they are able to pick up Tango Dinero very quickly. The sentry gun is only level 1, but is doing some havoc as the soldier, Jay Beneducci, is doing so much damage, kills Waka, and is getting so much on Farnsworth. Farnsworth goes down from Hellbent, and they're trying to get out of locker. Kig on 2 HP gets out of the locker at the very end of that bullet stream, but with all these rockets, Kig is able to get out with 14 HP, still running, and Dance Number, really good aggression.
Wow.
Repush. Oh my goodness.
Very, very nice. I mean, after all, what said leave my point alone then spawning is heavy? Come on.
that heavy, that sniper pick got the demo. That was the first good thing. Then the force came out, and it was all pushing into the Jay Beneducci, who was able to survive that entire Uber fight. I did it very well. We do see Hellbent is going to sneak into the choke point as they are Ubered onto the point. Waka gets the force, does some nice damage onto Jay Beneducci, and Waka cleans up. And the force is all over the choke point. Waka gets cleaned up finally by Dance Number, and they're stacking the point, but the Uber advantage is now in favor of Kig. Kig is leading Corsa into the push. Corsa is going to go right into Tango Dinero, but Tango Dinero, that's Pamphlet, jumping into the lobby area. And they were able to hold the point, but now it's really good aggression from the scouts, actually. Scout in all the way in. Corsa, able he'll pick up on John Talbane.
Oh.
Corsa also getting lucrative as he's trying to go out drop down. But Dance Number, not finished, picks up Kig and Dagger. I believe is holding on to the point as this bombing soldier comes in. Waka doing some good damage. Farnsworth also picking up Dance Number. Corsa running in, getting Hellbent, and Red holds this somehow.
Wow, that was quite the exchange. Also, another thing worth noting, I believe the demo on, is it Bad Luxurious Gold? I know one of the demos is running Loose Cannon right now, so that's a lot of knockback in his favor, that's for sure. Maybe we'll see if he double donk drops. Yeah.
Jay Beneducci tried to get a back at there. He was really close, but the forward spawns were able to come into mid and contest that. So Corsa and Farnsworth were able to get second.
I have a crit screen, bro.
There is a crit screen. We're gonna call it the crits Kig. This Kig is the medic. And Fox is once again sniping really close to the bridge, trying to get a sightline down banana, like I was talking about. But we do see that the crits is now fully in favor of Dagger. Dagger is now making the push through banana, and he does get the crits off. He hits the demo, gets him right away. And he's going to deny the point axis by putting these stickies all over the place. Trying to spam on the point. They need time on point if they're going to have those stickies deny the point. They do pick up John Talbane and Dance Number, and the little lag there, the Uber does come off. They took a little too long trying to get the med there, and they were able to kite that. Dagger's going to go down if he doesn't handle this very well, and they're going to get pincered here by the Hellbent pushing forward. Actually, Jay Beneducci pushing forward with Hellbent's pincer, and Jay Beneducci collecting onto Dagger and Kig. While Rummy is trying to hold this point on his own, and is going to get taken out by Hellbent here, hopefully. Yes, he does. Not before he grabs Jay Beneducci. Scout on point 2, Corsa trying to get in. It's taken out.
Not quite. Nice play on the crits creep, came a little bit too late, especially having that heavy up on defense give them that little extra HP to really kite that Uber. Well, kite it until they got their Uber, pardon, and be able to push back out. Very, very nice.
Waka goes down from Fox, as we do see Blues trying to get into this point here. Bad Luxurious Gold, taking some nice aggression with Fox, playing near the point. Dagger goes down, so that's a very big pick from Fox. And that means Red's not going to be able to hold this, and they're not even going to have their demo for second. So hopefully we see some aggression. We do see Medic, Lucrative, pushing with his Scout and demo. Loose Cannon cries out to knock away the stickies, but there are no stickies, there's no demo, so push! Push!
Come on. They've got Uber. They have 75%. We're playing the waiting game, buffing everybody out, trying to get some sort of advantage. Sticky's moving. Oh! Lucrative milks it. Goes down to 53 with those stickies. Both Ubers are popped to give red team just that much time. Looks like blue team is gonna have to back out because
Actually,
they took that time. Oh.
No, they're going to wrap around. They're in the lobby area, and we do see the bomb from Jay Beneducci as well as Hellbent is going to collect onto all 3 members on the bridge. What an excellent rotation by there. Demo's underneath the point. Dagger does take Hellbent out before getting picked up by Pamphlet himself. So what they did there was they dropped onto the ground after the force came out, and they just rotated up the ramp back through Shutter. Jay Beneducci jumped onto the bridge and did so much damage, and Waka and the other demo, Hellbent, and the demo were able to pick up on all that. So now there goes Waka trying to force them as they try and bait the Shutter push. They don't have Uber here, they're just kind of peeking through. They were able to pick him up. But Jay Beneducci is a little miscommunicating right here. Doesn't get taken out for his overextension though.
We do have a heavy on last once again. It seems to have been working for them. That is Rummy there. And we're just gonna wait and see what goes on. We do have a significant advantage on the blue side as the blue medic does get Uber. Going 160.
And the Uber does get taken out. Finally, they're getting good aggression on point. Heavy's jumping around the corner, getting some nice damage on the Fox, but the flash comes in. And with all those picks and the demo just kind of sticking off the point, and that's going to go in the favor of Mad Luxurious Gold, taking this first round. Wow. Finally, they were able to make that play work. When you're pushing last, you just got to get time on point and hold it down. That was a 10-minute round. So this mid, I actually want to see if Waka can make a good play here. Walks to get a good bomb, deny the demo, or any other kind of aggression here. He's going a little bit faster and going to the lower rollout. Take it away.
Alright, both demos did take high ground. Red Soldier gets an early bomb, jumps behind, going to lobby, trying to get a flank on the med. Blue takes a lot of... Red flank is all over the place. It looks like the med's just gonna get pintered. Med does go down. There is... wow. 1 up on blue. Very nice play by the red flank there. Just a lot of fighting and easy cleanup by those red scouts. There's a lot of nice pincer action. Both soldiers jump behind, scout jump behind, went into the other lobby. Boom. Done.
Yeah, Dagger went down very early, but that didn't discourage Hate being sober from pushing. They did have Waka doing a long trip around the lobby area, and the scouts were just kind of playing the kite game until Farnsworth and Waka were able to come in. Actually, we do see the bomb from Hellbent getting a nice rocket onto Kig there, but Kig was able to survive very nicely, and now they're going to come into red with an extra man advantage.
Fox is on sniper again. Scan. Let's see. He's got a really nice sight line. Looking down on a point. Not many people are peeking though. Looks like they wised up. Takes a shot. Not quite. He decides to back out. Red Uber is popped into last. They do have an engineer up on defense. Sentry goes down really early. Heavy comes up. Lots of time on point. Trying to get around that barrier, and too late. Too late.
I just want to explain what happened there. That was a near fragless last push. There was maybe 1 or 2 frags exchanged towards the end, but scouts just came in late through the side tunnel, went onto the point, and then once guy was kind of body blocking, just capped the point. We're looking at this mid right now. We do see Pamphlet taking some damage, dealing it back to Dagger and lower. And ooh, big bomb from Waka. Waka getting nice damage, but gets taken out immediately by Fox. Immediately collected on by Dagger. And now the Jay Beneducci bomb is in. Some nice damage onto it, and Hellbent also being on the ground. It's taken out by Corsa, takes down Lucrative in the lobby. I do believe Corsa is behind. I don't know where Corsa is. Corsa actually rotating back onto the point. Dance Number now gunning for the med, as Farnsworth also picks up Jay Beneducci, and Dance Number goes down from Corsa.
There's one thing I love about this mid. Whew. It's always just a game of a ring around the rosy.
It really is. It's all about that late game. Late game mid is what really decides it. Last mid we saw the late game soldier bomb was able to take everything for them, and then the scouts were able to clean up. So it doesn't end at the very beginning. It ends once pushback and holding. So we do see some aggression from actually the alley. Wasted. Wasted is now pushing into the alley. The Corsa leading the charge, and everyone's really passive in Shutter. So if they just kind of get some time on point, some pressure, there are no sticks in front of the bridge, so they can just kind of walk forward. They are pushing him out in blue, knowing the wiser is backing up. Pamphlet actually trying to hold forward and is finally deciding to back out in the last. So fragless exchange. Fox actually picks up Corsa, trying to get an aggressive, but is picked up by Farnsworth. And Hellbent is actually taken out by Rummy, trying to also go for a force. So we do see Waka bombing it on the right. Sentry is underneath the point. It is level 2 and picks up Waka right away. This is actually held up long enough. 2 picks from Dance Number. And also Dance Number collects onto Dagger. Medic just kind of sacrificing himself. I don't know what happened there. Force did come out though.
10 out of 10. Positioning on that sentry really made that push, rocketing everybody back. Knockback is ridiculous, for lack of a better word. Blue will probably take the second point. I don't know, Red is being so aggressive, they might try to contest, they might send a scout in, but that being said, 6 on point. Let's move on to mid.
Yes, the tunnel push is looking like an option. Ubers are relatively even. The only chance they have of pushing right now actually is if they don't see the 8 stickies above the choke point as they're pushing through this tunnel. The advantage is not that big, it's 20 advantage. That's enough for 1 full Uber. If you don't get the med before that Uber ends, when you come in, and that's if you push right away, you're asking for a miracle to make this Uber advantage work. It's only a 30 advantage now. And they're not even peeking into lobby, and they gotta watch out for those 8 sticky traps, as we do see. And pushing forward.
Waka makes it out of there with 2 health. Man, oh man. Looks like the Uber does get popped on red side. We have Soldier trying to bomb aggressively. Walker just kind of dancing around this point, distracting, trying to get back to his medic. Not much fighting going on there. Oh, here we go. Red Uber going in. Farnsworth going on demo, gets the demo, picks that up, tries to go in through lobby, gets some more damage on Med. Med goes down, trying to make it have drop down. It's a shotgun v shotgun. Farnsworth does lose, but he does get his team that point, and he gets in lobby as well. So good job. Good job.
Yeah, really good aggression from Farnsworth, able to pick up on Lucrative, but he lost the 1v1 against Jay Beneducci. Jay Beneducci got caught out as he was trying to catch that scout who was chasing him, and now Hellbent trying to redeem something for his team as he's now having to run out of lockers since he's unable to get any ground to work with. He actually might get chased by the scout here with only 50 HP, able to get out. And we do see the push coming in from, no, it's just Dagger getting picked on Dance Number? Yeah.
Nope. Got a heavy on left. Don't see any off classes. We have yet to see what Dance Number will come up as. But, you know, just playing the game, waiting to see, trying to catch people out. Ah, Uber does get popped in. Both soldiers jump that heavy. Heavy still manages to stay up. No, Heavy goes down. People trying to get time on point. Soldiers go down. Just blue team kind of rotating, trying not to get caught out again as they've been wont to do behind that barrier. There's so much time on point. Medic on point. Saw is out. Needles are out. And that goes to Red. Nice.
It being so, we're taking another round there. Their soldiers came in late towards that end of that last push. They were all clumped up and taking a lot of damage from the demo. That was Dagger who piped a few people I saw at the end. Farnsworth able to clean up with those nice meaty rockets onto the point, splashing everyone. I actually want to see if Pamphlet can regain something for his team in this mid, so yeah, hopefully he can do something here. We do see him sticky off lower, and the big bomb comes from Waka. And now Pamphlet is just kind of forced to get the loose cannon kill. And Kig actually goes down from Hellbent and Jay Beneducci. Jay Beneducci exchanges before going down to Farnsworth, and the aggression from the scout comes in, but Hellbent won't have any of that. He is defending his medic very well, and Farnsworth takes a nice right to the face. Rummy is still hiding around. He's sneaking around, playing little mind games, grabs the pack, in from lower now, sees the soldier. Soldier doesn't have the high ground, but Scout is not able to really get in on the med, so just gonna have to rotate out before taking a nice meaty rocket and gapes out the drop down alley.
I think you have a problem with these meaty rockets, Ro. I don't know, it might just be me. But, you know, reset is significant advantage on blue team. We'll see what red tries to do. Rummy did get caught out, so they're probably going to move in through that. We do have scouts moving in through alley, kind of med there, stick in there, getting a little lag from the server, but it doesn't matter. You know, take the demo in. They've got plenty of presence. 2 men down on red already. They're all over that point, and there's no reason they shouldn't be able to take it.
However, they have taken their sweet time with pushing, and Kig is actually not that far from getting Uber, so if they can just distract, and actually, he's taking a lot of damage, only on 62 HP. He does force early, out the shutter door, and Dagger slows down the push by just juggling them, and time on point, times 4 on point, the Uber does come off, and what was that?
I don't know.
Someone just stepped off the point for half a second and capped.
That's how TF2 works, man.
This is a wonderful game where you can cap when everyone's still alive. We've seen 2 rounds of that now where they just kind of weren't on the point and they were able to cap it. So coming into this mid, we're at 2-2 now. Mad Luxurious taking the last round, and a really good aggressive bomb from Hellbent. But come in, does kiss face with Waka, and now they're doing a little roamer dance in the alleyway. As the Doromers get behind and pick up Kig, and Jay Beneducci picks up on Farnsworth before Hellbent takes his second with Waka. And Fox now pushing forward, takes out Dagger. Both scouts on the retreat through this tunnel area with a combined total of 116 health. And with everyone alive except for Hellbent, it's going to be a nice push as they only have one scout on point, and they're pushing through tunnels with nothing to worry about.
Wow, looks like Mad Luxury's gold, or MLG, is really turning it on, and I'm so happy to see that. No more rolls from me, no sir. Even if even if last points are getting a little pacifistic there, doing the whole no frag cap. This game is so back and forth, I love it. They're moving in, they've got 100% Uber. Kig's sitting there with 39, hoping they don't push in anytime soon. We do have an engineer, a heavy, and Corsa on sniper on last. So I'm gonna switch to the Corsa. Maybe Corsa will get something, I wish.
Well, while you're watching Corsa, we do see the Uber come off. Pamphlet gets a lot of sticky damage onto the Sentry and takes it out. Walker goes down to the loose cannon. Now time on point once again from Dance Number. The heavy is on next to the point, but it's not enough. They play the kissing game where they're kind of playing like, oh, we want to cap, we don't want to cap. They have this sort of aggressive stance that prevents them from pushing around this barrier, blocking the point. And that's just how you got to play it. If you're denying that aggression from the spawners and the people hiding behind the point, they're not going to be able to stop it, and they're just going to get time on point. As we've seen, hey, Mad Luxurious was able to get 3 rounds just by getting time on point.
I mean, who plays the objective? What is this, Objective Fortress 2?
No, right? Get teamwork and frags. It's all about cap points, alright?
I will be putting that in my next cap point. I can't really call it a frag video now, can I? Point acquisition video. How about that?
Point acquisition video. I look forward to your post on TFTV.
Oh man.
Hey guys,
TFTV
check out these
forums.
cool cap points.
Guys,
So 3-2.
I'm
I'm gonna refresh the stat page here. Let's see what we're working with. Okay, right off the bat, Farnsworth with tied damage with Dagger, both in the 7,300 damage range. Able to do a lot for Hate Being Sober, but in the end it came down to the Mad Luxurious overall damage totaled to a very fair amount. Hellbent actually with the most damage on Mad Luxurious's team. Fox not doing as much damage as I would think, but 15-14, that's okay. Stance with his scout at 15-13, but with a significant amount of damage. So the scouts were playing pretty evenly with Mad Luxurious Gold. Hellbent doing a lot of damage. Jay Beneducci and Pamphlet kind of playing the same damage.
As I'm trying to get my page to refresh and actually, you know, sort things. Come on, make it happen. Kig did bottom death in the server, so that's worth something.
Wonderful from Kig. However, it didn't help when, on last, you just capped the point for free. So those deaths are meaningless when you're not giving your life to sacrifice and save that point. So I think that might be the key point to why Hate Being Sober is lost 3 rounds. Because the frags are pretty even. 80 frags on Mad Luxurious' side versus 78 Hate Being Sober's side. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's really back and forth, and you know, as you did mention, the capture point god demands more blood. Always. Always and forever.
So you have to fill up your Kupala before you can enjoy a nice hearty blood meal with cap points.
Delicious. Wonder if I should put that in my video as well.
Don't think there's a Kupala in TF2. Blood cup.
Darn. Darn. Here I thought they had every cosmetic under the sun by now. Shoot.
I wish they did. A little blood cup for Sniper. Every time he kills someone, he can just taunt like the soldier and hold up his mug and it's filled with blood.
Perfect.
That's something for Valve to consider.
I don't know, for the Sniper I think it would be more of a cup of salty tears of enemies. I think that's more Sniper-like.
Yes, I do believe Fox would be very happy to drink the salty tears of his dead victims.
Next Halloween it's gonna happen. Calling it right now.
I'm looking forward to it, yeah. Put it in the Valve workshop. If you are inspired by this, be sure to mention my name in the credits so I can get 10% of the profits. That is Row. Be sure to include me in your workshop, and we are actually live, so forget about that. I'll plug myself to get money from Valve later. as we are going into this mid. Jay Beneducci failing his rollout by jumping onto the railing and falling off. Poor Jay Beneducci, unable to follow the guidelines of the railings.
Rippin' pizza. Watching Tango Dinero getting that early damage up. Blue Demo is kind of caught down there in lobby. Big bomb from the blue soldier. Gets taken down. Looks like there's a lot of... No, blue's kind of pushing it. Moving in there, getting some later ground. Playing under the point while the soldier's playing on top of the... Scout goes in. It does pick up that med pick. And it is just people all over the place, jumping back and forth. Whose side is even on what? That didn't make any sense. Whose side is it even anyway? That didn't make sense either. Good lord, Ro. Save me.
Okay, you can rest your lips as we now go into this medic aggression from Corsa. Corsa and the medic trying to peek through this choke area. Waka joins them in the lobby. The loose cannon balls come through and kind of bump around in the lower lobby, but Dagger has no fear. He is now starting to commit to the mid fight when there is no one with him. His scout buddy Rummy joins him, and we do see Corsa filing in from the choke point, and they actually pull him out. Pamphlet, actually, the force does come out, and I believe that was Hellbent, who is now getting away through the lower lobby, running out through Valley, and does make it out alive. They do take the point, but they lose the advantage, and now there's 60% as Fox pulls out the sniper on second, able to get a sightline, nice sightline down the lobby, and picks up those Corsa. He's still watching that, and he calls a soldier rotating into the Valley. Lucy Waka is hiding in Valley, jumping into the alley now. Gonna pick up Fox? Yes. 1 HP on Fox.
Oh my
he
god.
Gets away.
No.
Hellbent picks up on Waka. Congratulations, Fox. The Uber does come in and able to juggle around, and Kig with 50% able to survive, but Dance Number won't have any of it. Does push forward and gets splashed into oblivion. Are they gonna keep the aggression up?
Looks like it. We have moving in, rotating through alleys. That we see a potential push from there. Looks like it. I do believe Lucrative will be pushing through alley with both the soldiers. Both soldiers jump the point. Uber does get popped down below. Wow, Hellburnt just did a really nice crater there. GG, my friend. Demo jumps in. That is a super aggressive counter push going in. One up. It's just Fox. Fox goes down, and that is a pretty sick, nasty wipe off of what was almost a really good Uber.
Yeah. I mean, the Jay Beneducci and Hellbent, who have just spawned now, are gonna have to suffer the forward spawn camping. They went in for the play onto Medic and the Force. There was a nice exchange in the air. Jay Beneducci gets picked up by Farnsworth, who won't have any of that sneaky flanking plays. They went for the Force, and they got it, but their whole team just kind of collapsed in Valley. And everyone was just not ready for the push through lobby, and everyone got cut off.
We do have some off classes defensively. Fox on snipe, what a surprise. Trying and getting those key head shoots. We do have a heavy as well. We do have the Uber. Uber popped in. Soldier jump. It's on the demo. Tango has a really nice surf, kind of standing up above that blue team. Sticky's on point. Sticky's everywhere. I don't know if they'll be able to swing. It's 2 up. Fox back on scout. He's probably going to go down. Hellburn, just Hellburn, and that is a wipe, and that is a cap for it being bad.
So there goes my prediction of 5-3 or 5-2 in favor of Mad Luxurious, but it is now 3-3. We have a 26 minutes left in this server before we go into potentially an overtime. But with how fast this game is going, I doubt we're going to see this, as we do see Dagger optioning the lower rollout. He's going to try and get some damage onto this demo. It's choke. He does find a scout there as well, and is kind of leaning towards the right side. The big bomb from Hellbent finding this mid comes in, gets some okay damage onto Lucrative. Or, sorry, that's Kig, and the frags are exchanging left and right. We do see Hellbent actually getting a nice amount of damage on this crate area. Does get piped and picks up Dagger just before getting taken out by Rummy. It's just Pamphlet P1ing Rummy, who is at 8 HP. Come on, splash damage. You can do it!
Not quite. I was looking forward to the MGE dreams here, but Rummy did go down. That's what happens when you have low HP. It's just that demo on point. These roamers are just walking all over the other team on both sides, doing that high jump off the wall and just collapsing down on that lobby shutter area. Absolutely insane on every mid.
Fans! Off the wall! So we do see some nice roamer plays in that regard. That's what it takes to take this mid fight, is you gotta hit it hard, whatever comes through choke, whatever comes through the lower area. Spamming that entrance by landing onto it is what really gives that extra damage advantage.
Dang, bro. First we have meaty rockets, now we're hitting it hard. Jeez.
Yeah, It's all about those rhymes. We do see the push from Ali, as Waka does not want any of this, and he's on the retreat. There was a really nice aggression from Hellbent. Medic was able to get out and survive there, kite that rather, and the Uber is even for it. Both sides are going to get their Uber shortly as the force does come off. It goes down trying to get the force, and Fox is down.
Oh, Kig dropped down to like 40, I swear. Ooh. Ooh. Jay Beneducci going behind, going in. He's on the medic. Is he gonna get him? Is he gonna get him? Come on. Yes, he does get the medic. Oh, very nice play. 27 health.
Oh my goodness. Jay Beneducci pulled a pseudo clockwork play that I'm familiar with, where you just pull out the escape plan, get really close, and then switch to your shotgun. Because clockwork does favor the shotgun when he plays soldier. And Corsa was able to collect 3 through that whole exchange, so that he was able to hold second for his team, and now he's doing a little search, making sure there's no one hiding, and he's going to rotate back to his allies. He calls out Fox hiding on the crates. And I want to see Blue push, even though the Ubers are even, so forget everything I just said. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Alright, bro. Getting in on that Waka cam, see if he'll do any crazy jumps. Ali, not many people just kind of holding back. Building furiously on red side though, trying to get that Uber into an even more advantageous position. We have a sort of 85 versus 70 going on. You know, he was on either side, nobody's really picking. No, kind of just back and forth. Comes
Oh. We just see Dance Number grabs Dagger right away. Med is really close. Kig on 20 HP, 99% does go down, and Dance Number causing a lot of havoc as Fox is able to pick up on Corsa, and Rummy now pushing onto the point, takes a nice meat shot from it, 2 meat shots, and gets taken out right away. Fox, having none of that, goes straight to last, with only Dagger on the respawn, and Jay Beneducci is going to pick this up. It's going to be 4-3 going into this final half, eventually. We do see
Might actually get a prediction right, lord. Alright, I'm watching Hellburn. I'm waiting for a big play. It's gonna happen, you know, hitting that roll up, going in.
Yes, Hellbent's gonna have to make a play for his team here. I'm really looking forward to it, actually. He does have a 300 health, coming in really fast. You see, he does shoot over the bend. It's a demo for a little bit of damage, but immediately retreats.
Nope, out of there. Oh man, Walker going, nope, goes down to a nice rock from Jay Beneducci. Scouts dancing all over this medic. Lucrative does go down, but not before dropping down to 18 health and juking it out. That leaves Kig with a really solid full Uber advantage. That's 2v5, and that point is easily going to go to Blue. Chasing it, trying to get into second, getting on that soldier. Scouts are going insane, jumping over and under rockets. Stickies everywhere, but you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles.
Oh, but Fox, not done yet. Able to pick up on Dagger once again. Very consistently picking up on Dagger. That's the kind of pick you need to slow down the push. There is a full Uber advantage, but with the demo down, you're not going to have what it takes to close that gap, do that damage to the heavy. We do see Fox is now backed up, watching the lock area, and Hellbent's push forward, so Fox is going to rotate his sight line, hopefully. Maybe push forward and get another nice little sight line on Banana, potentially lockers.
Yep, Dance Number's got
and
that.
he picks up Waka!
Fox is going crazy! Dance Number's got this crate sentry set up, ready to knock back any poor person who comes into his range of fire. Uber comes in, soldiers' jump, people are getting knocked back here and demo up, sentry does go down. We're trying to sticky up that point, trying to get time on it. There's so much time. Dagger is punched into that corner, 11 HP, meets up with this medic, back in lobby, and just has to back out. A very nice hold. Fox going back out as heavy and kind of saying, screw you, this point is mine.
We do see Fox is actually the MVP for Mad Luxurious this round. And actually, I do believe I saw... Okay, Dance Number pushing forward. I can't try and catch Waka as he gets some nice damage on point. Jay Beneducci on 6 HP. Waka, a little unaware of that. Dagger does pick up on it. And actually, Corsa gets really aggressive after those 2 picks. Able to pick up on Lucrative. And now Fox gets some nice damage on it, but is unable to make anything happen of it. But Hellbent, very upset about Lucrative dying, picks up Kig and is still alive. Where is Hellbent?
Corsa chase? Nope, not quite. Trying to get in through lobby, but...
Hellbent picks up Rummy and Waka, and is still on a spree here, just rotating all around the second point in lobby. And Corsa is just on the chase, trying to figure out what happened. Where is this guy coming from? Hellbent actually picking up Dagger as well. And Corsa goes down from Dance Number. Pamphlet pushing out onto Farnsworth. What are you doing, Hate Being Sober? This is match point.
Scouts all over the place. Good lord, Rummy going absolutely crazy. Peeking with his medic, trying to get aggressive up on that. Here we go, red team pushing and soldier jumping mid. Looks like blue is definitely going to have to come out of there, especially with kick only on 20% as opposed to lucrative 70 coming in about now. Alright, looks like we're going to have another second fight moving in here.
Yes, the Uber is up shortly, and Waka's got a nice sideline onto the valley area, so they know they're not getting pushed here. And actually, blue is in a really nice position holding-wise. They don't do the enemy combo. Waka's got that nice sideline, like I said, watching the valley area. Nothing there. There are stickies all over the lobby area. Hellbrent just finally now clearing those out, but they're taking their time. They don't realize they have the advantage. And they're just now filing into the lobby area with only 90% total. They're going to have Zuber just in time for this hold if red decides to push now, which would be a very bad idea.
Yep, looks like blue's getting a little more aggressive there. Honestly, it's probably a good thing they did wait, because if they had tried to push, even with advantage, there is a good chance that they probably would have just been able to kite it out. Sometimes you just have to realize when your momentum runs out, and there, it looked like it did.
Yeah, Having Sober was playing really passive there. If the Uber did come out, they would have been straight into lobby, and then it would have been a leapfrog. Re-Uber onto the second point. So, I guess it kind of worked out in their favor, but we do see really nice aggression from Having Sober. Everyone in the valley area pushing forward, taking the high ground, trying to eye up Jay Beneducci as the bomb does come in from, I believe that's Farnsworth. Farnsworth does pick up Pamphlet, and Waka also collects onto Dance Number, and Fox is also really low with these low members and Super Exchange on point. I don't think red is going to see a favorable advantage here, as they are now forced to back out. And actually, I do believe there's a red player behind. No, they were just rotating the lobby for some reason. Hellbent on 100 HP, and actually red is not able to hold this. Hellbent jumping forward, getting onto the crate. He does find himself finding some soldiers, and Farnsworth does get a nice shot. Rummy also collecting onto Jay Beneducci, who was floating in the air. And Farnsworth on 6 HP does manage to get out alive, and red is now holding on the bridge at second.
Waka going down to that 2 HP throughout that fight. This is some of the scrappiest fighting I've seen in definitely a while. Something that really helped their push there was Waka just kind of casually walking into lobby and getting a really nice direct on the enemy demo. And so now, Ubers are, you know, fairly even, but we can pretty much bully red out, catch the demo out. No, Waka does go down to a really nice well-placed sticky from Tango, and trying to contest the point, see if we get him, but, you know, demo's in, Scout's backing him up. Cake is at 94. Looks like Farnsworth goes down, and blue will have to take and walk back to mid and think about what they did wrong. Both medics do have Uber.
Tisk. Timeout for 2 minutes as we wait for this push to come through. Gotta decide what you want to do if you're gonna do the push. The Uber does come forced through the valley area, and Hellbent getting launched way behind, almost all the way back to the alleyway. Fox does collect onto Rummy and is now kind of dancing with Dance Number, who actually, Jay Beneducci gets Waka as Dance Number was dancing. It goes down after taking out Pamphlet, and now the aggression is in red's favor as they are pushing forward, and Farnsworth backing out with Dagger.
Definitely something that Mad Luxury is good at, is pinching players, getting people behind, walking in through that lobby on people who should be expecting them to be there by now, but still aren't. Going in through lobby, kind of muscling their way in. Jay Beneducci does jump on point, tries to get some damage back, goes back to his medic. Health is low, a scout does go down, that is Fox. Corsa is on spy. Corsa's on spy. Corsa's on spy. I'm watching it. It's happening. 58 health. Going in. Decloak. Absolutely destroyed. I don't even think that was meant for Corsa. But Uber does get popped below. Soldiers jumped up. Red med. Uber's exchanged. What is even happening anymore? Looks like that is a bad Uber on red's part, and then a very nice defensive pop from blue, keeping that second point as firmly there. If only.
I honestly, I kind of spaced out and couldn't find anyone. There was so much fighting, I believe, in the lobby area near the second point, just exchange here and there. Not really any exchanges other than what was picked off before the Uber exchange. So Hellbent is now watching the lobby area through this tunnel area, going to slow down any aggression, although the favor of Uber is in Mad Luxurious' way. And they are at a 20-ish advantage, so if they want to make a real good use of this advantage, they need to push very shortly.
Looking in, people peeking in, Waka trying to get in a sight line into that lobby, see if he can walk in and do something. Getting knocked back. forced out by all those loose cannonballs. Knockback is a hell of a mechanic in this game. However, we do have some really low HP numbers on red. Both medics at 100%, calling out, doing who knows what, playing that waiting game. The waiting game. People jumping back for ammo.
If you're in chat right now and you're really enjoying this game, give us a shout out. Who do you think is the MVP so far? As we do see this Uber does come out. Fox and Dance Number picking up onto Corsa and Waka. And the Uber is going to come back into Farnsworth's hands as soon as it happens. Yes, we do see the force on point. Soldier's going to jump away. That's Jay Beneducci getting out of Alley. And their med is kind of sitting there with Lucrative. And they're all chasing the scout that got behind. That is Dance Number. Almost got away, but Dagger with a nice clean pipe down the ramp. Connect that. Now trying to test this point, hopefully. But with a Soldier in a demo, I don't think it's going to do anything, with, especially with the demo nerf. As Dagger bites off more than he can chew and is forced to back out through the banana.
Especially not with Corsa on Sniper and Waka on Engineer. Not much you can do contesting when you have a lot of off classes. I'm gonna go on the Corsa camp. I'm expecting something big after being really disappointed by the spy play, which did not happen. Nope, Corsa back on Scout. Dance Number up on Heavy instead. A bit slightly more mobile sentry gun, I suppose. Red Grouper does get popped into lobby, getting aggressive. Kick goes down really early. And that is Corsa going down, 20 HP. Corsa gets out DM. Waka at 15, that is 2v6. Wait. Just moving in, going in. Wait, was that an offensive heavy? What did I miss?
That is game.
That is game.
Jay Beneducci was pretty much the end result of that push. He was able to keep his meta life during that Uber Force. At the end of the Uber Force, was able to pick up 3 or 4 frags there. I believe Rummy and the demo were part of his frag streak. And with that, I believe Fox or Dance Number was able to just sit on the cap and get it for his team. And once again, that point frag video.
Absolutely. Checking out some stats right now. If I remember correctly, Tango was actually the demo on Loose Cannon. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ro.
Yes, he was the cannonballer.
And here we have a good 8,000 versus a solid 11,000 damage coming out from Dagger, showing you why pipes are truly king in the damage game. It seems like he's using. Oh God, look at Farnsworth's damage and Hellburn. Lord Almighty, these soldiers are going absolutely nuts.
Absolutely, I've been very satisfied with the soldier play from this game. This map is very high skill skybox, so you're able to do those really sick jumps, get those really nice choke points. Pretty much every section of this map plays in the favor of one soldier or another, depending on if you want to get some really good aggression or spam out a choke point. And as you can see by this damage numbers, that is exactly what turned out.
Well, I for one am pretty happy about one of my match predictions actually turning out right. Wait, was it?
No,
did it?
You
no,
were hate being sober.
No! Darn. In my heart, I knew Mad Luxurious Gold would win. Come on, Ro.
Yeah, I knew a Mad Luxurious Gold would pull it through, but I guessed 5-2, so unfortunately I will not be winning the lottery tonight.
No cookies for you tonight.
Fortunate.
Really fun game.
Excellent game. Yeah. I very much enjoyed that. There was a lot of back and forth. Not a lot of that passive stuff where, oh, let's build Uber, let's get that advantage. Usually there was a sizable advantage to the point where it was always a back and forth push, and there were even some times where there were pushes without Uber. And that's really what I look forward to, is seeing how teams can take advantage of positioning rather than just straight up advantage, because Uber will get you through a choke point, but if you can get in for free, you take the ground. It's happen. It's exactly what Mad Luxurious took advantage of in this game.
Absolutely. I think the highlight of the game was, as you pointed out, that almost fragless last push. Very nice. Just positioning and game sense is king. Who was it that said that game sense is for people who don't have DM? Well,
it wasn't a European, that's for sure.
If you have both, it looks like you can just walk all over and the map is yours. Kind of wish someone shut those roamers down. Jesus, soldiers all over the map. Can't hardly tell who you're looking at sometimes.
Maybe if we saw some Jay Beneducci direct hit action, I mean, that would have been excellent, in my opinion. That's all it really takes to get a soldier that's, you know, incredibly high in the sky, raining down rockets to hit that meat.
the Gibbs coming down, blood sacrifices for the Cat Point God.
The Cat Point God is only satisfied by Roamer blood.
Delicious. That being said, thank you so much to everyone for watching, checking us out. Got any shoutouts for us, Ro?
Yes, shout out to Cat Groove, who got vac banned in the middle of a scrim just before I joined for this cast.
That's great.
My very own teammate got vac banned at the middle of a scrim, so shoutouts to Cat Groove.
Wow, absolutely incredible. Shoutouts to our wonderful producer and cameraman, Jeer down there, who did an intro.
Jeering soul.
Does a great job, keeps it all organized, and brings you these casts every week. Lord knows what we would do without him. Also, shoutouts to people in chat. Not naming specifics, but you guys know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, one
Yes.
more. Shout out to Eagle, who is my bae. Thanks.
Shoutouts to Eagle. Alright, thank you very much for watching. This has been an EVL Gaming production. We look forward to seeing you possibly next Wednesday for another intermediate match and an open match. Don't forget this weekend, Winter Battle Royale. Be here or be here?
Sure.
Winter Battle Royale, some Fours action with Turbo Cop casting. Be sure to check that out this weekend. It starts, I believe, Saturday. Really.
Have a wonderful night.
Take care.
Smoople.